Hachimura from Koyama, Japan, and Gonzaga University.
He's the second player from Japan to be drafted, and this is a huge deal culturally. There are 46 media members representing 23 outlets from Japan, and it's more than any other country aside from the United States. His name means baseball base. His grandfather was a huge baseball fan. He came to Gonzaga, barely speaking English, acclimated himself quickly, but Mark Few told me this week he's such a polite guy that he was flabbergasted early on by the fact that sometimes his teammates would lie about fouls and the score in pickup games. Can you imagine that?
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine guys doing that?
That's unbelievable.
All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Awashai, Ba'ashim Achakwadash. That honors to the apostles and the elders, whom the Most High has set up as the true leaders of Israel, who are better known as Great Millstone, that has continued to preach this truth, all right, without taking breaks, non-stop, all right. And salutations unto the elect throughout the four corners of the earth, all right, and sincere Akim that's continuing to push this word, all right. I'm the brother and woman Tazak, back with another video, quick video epistle, quick video. Rui Hachimura, all right. Just want to ask you a quick question. Is this an Israelite? All right. Now, you know, I was watching some NBA highlights, all right, and I was watching this dude play, and man, this dude is a Jake, okay? This dude's an Israelite, all right? That's the first thought that came to my mind, you know. Just watching him play. Go check out his highlights, man, you know. And you know, the Spirit just said, you know, look up his just do some quick research, you know, and it led me to Wikipedia. And when you go to his Wikipedia, his mother is a Japanese, all right. She's from Japan, but his father is from West Africa, okay, one of those countries in West Africa. I believe it's Nigeria, but I might be wrong, all right. But it's one of those countries in West Africa, and it's a known fact that those people living over there in West Africa, they are not Hamites, man, okay. There's a totally different spirit of the people living in West Africa opposed to the people that's living in East Africa, okay, which are actually Hamites, all right, those in East Africa, all right. But even amongst them, you have Israelites, all right, because I know a lot of Benjamites. I've spoke to a Benjamite that told me that there's a lot of Benjamites in Ethiopia, okay, and a lot of other places. I spoke to a guy in Congo, all right, that said there's a lot of Israelites in Congo, all right, and I think that dude was an Israelite, you know. So Israelites are scattered, Israelites being the ignorantly so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, you know, scattered throughout all nations on this planet, man, all right? And who's been teaching that nonstop for years? The apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, okay, on down, you know? But, hey, this is a cut to all these dudes that don't believe that Israelites are in these other different nations, and they're going to come out looking like these other different nations, all right? You're going to have Israelites looking like so-called Jews, man. You're going to have Israelites looking like so-called Africans, all right, so-called Japanese, as you see here, so-called Chinese, like Bruce Lee, all right, and so-called Edomites, you know, so-called Ishmaelites, which are the Arabs, all right. There's still a lot of Israelites over there in that region, man, all right, in the Middle East region, okay, and you'll never know. You'll think they're Arabs, you know. But, hey, man, just wanted to bring this out real quick, you know, as proof that Israelites are throughout the four corners of the earth, all right. And we are scattered everywhere, all right, and we're going to look like different nations, man, all right, and that's written right here in the scriptures. This is Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even to the other, okay. So this is pursuant to the curses in Deuteronomy 28, all right, 28 and 15, verse 15 on down to 68, okay. So a part of the curses is us being scattered amongst all nations on this earth, all right, from one end to the earth, from one end of the earth even unto the other, okay. So that's the whole entire globe, man. The Greek word oikomene, okay, the whole inhabitable globe. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Oh, you got Jakes and amongst Elam, which are the so-called East Indians, man, all right. And they serve them gods Shiva and Krishna and you got this the Chinese Buddha, you know, and all these other gods, Molech. All right. Verse 65, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. And that's how we know who Israelites are today. The Spirit bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and wherever we go, these curses follow us, man. All right, like I did a video not too long ago of this this chick. She's a model, she was Miss Nagasaki in Japan. Okay, just like this dude, he's from Japan. Okay, his parents, his mother's from Japan, his father's from West Africa. I think it was the same thing with her. Okay, her father is might have been Nigerian, or I got to go back and look it up, or you know, just Wikipedia. But she was Miss Nagasaki, and I believe she became Miss Japan. Her father was an Israelite, and her mother was Japanese. And she explained how growing up, the Japanese kids would tease her, all right, about her skin color, would tell her not to come around them, you know, they wouldn't get in the same swimming pool with her, all right, for fear that her dirty skin would rub off on them, you know, and they would call her the Japanese word for Negro, which I believe was Korumbo, okay? So wherever we go, man, we're going to be shunned, all right? We're going to be disliked. We're going to be ridiculed. We're going to be bywords as according to the curses, man, all right, amongst these heathen nations, man, okay? So this is just proof who the Israelites are today. It's proof that we're the Israelites, man, okay? And among these nations shalt thou find no ease. Salakia. Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord, because we're always going to be harassed by these damn heathen nations, man, starting with these Edomites, all right? That's why these heathen nations, they're going to pay for everything they're doing unto us, man. When we are set on top, all right, when we're put in the rulership seat and they're put into the slave role, all right, which that's what they were created for anyway. They were created to be our slaves, all right? And when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to put everything in its proper place, all right? The Israelites on top, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel, all right? And the rest of the nation of Israel is going to come back through the loins of the elect, okay? And the heathen nations are going to be slaves to us, man. They're going to be our tributaries, man, okay? But we're going to treat them the way they treated us, double, all right? Especially Esau, these damn Caucasians, man, so-called Caucasians. But the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. See? And I'm going to end with this. This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign to the people. And that's Yahweh Shai. To it shall the Gentiles seek. Okay, and that's talking about the Israelite foreigners, man. All right, and really we're Gentiles, man, because we didn't know who we were, all right, at first, until the Spirit revealed it unto our elders, all right, and their elders of Great Millstone, okay, to reveal that unto us, okay, that we're Israelites, man, okay, that the so-called, ignorantly so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, and Seminole Indians are in fact the Israelites of the Bible, man, all right. But before that, we were in the Gentile state of mind, all right, just like all of our all the other Israelites around the world are in the Gentile state of mind, okay, that don't know they're Israelites, okay. So to it shall the Gentiles seek, okay, and what's that ensign? This truth, man, okay, of us being Israelites, okay. And when we get that truth, that knowledge, the Most High breathes that spirit into us, that life into us, all right, and we wake up, man, all right, pursuant to Ezekiel 37, you know, and his rest shall be glorious, and that's what's coming, all right. When we enter into the kingdom, Lord willing, we're part of the elect, okay, we're ushered into the kingdom, all right. But when all the Israelites are brought back into the kingdom, all right, we're going to be at rest, man, okay, and our rest is going to be glorious, okay, and the nations, they're going to know that we are the people of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, for a fact, all right. It's not going to be any doubts then, okay. The Lord's going to show the nations who is his true people, who is his people, the Israelites. Verse 11, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set a hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, all right, just like he did in Egypt, all right, when he brought us up out of Egypt, he delivered us up out of Egypt. Well, the Lord's going to do the same thing for us today when he delivers us up out of America, which is modern day Egypt, all right. America's modern day Egypt. the Lord's going to redeem his people, the Israelites, out of America, okay, through starting with his elect, all right, should I say, starting with his elect, okay, and that's going to trickle down to the rest of the Israelites, all right. So the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros, okay, and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. So that's all the different nations around the world, man. Okay, the Lord's going to deliver Israelites from around the different parts of the world. Okay, and they're going to look like other nations, man. All right, until he changes their body, man. Okay, give them new bodies. Verse 12, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcast of Israel, see, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. See that? So the Lord's going to gather together all the Israelites from the four corners of the earth, all right, that are a part of the elect. Because remember, the elect are going to be the ones ushered in to the kingdom, okay? And those that don't get down with the program, all right, as the scriptures say, I'm going to just quote it, roughly paraphrasing, okay, or roughly phrasing, all right, those that will not bow to Yahweh Shema Shai, he's going to bring them before him and slay them, okay? He's talking about Israelites, man, all right, because you're going to have a lot of Jakes, all right, that's in these other nations, that's in these other countries, all right, that do look like other nations, all right? They're going to get that knowledge, all right, of Yahweh Shai and them being Israelites, okay? Yahweh Shai coming to redeem them and the knowledge of them being Israelites. And if they don't get down with the program, the Lord's just going to slay them, okay? The Lord's only coming back to deliver his elect, all right? The 2/3 here in America are going to be cast into the lake of fire when those ICBM missiles are shot off, all right? And those Israelites around the world that don't want to get with the program, the Lord's just going to slay them, man, all right? But yeah, man, the point of this video is that Israelites are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right? And they look like all nations, man, okay? The Israelites going to look like all nations, all right? So yeah, man, major cut on these dudes, all right, that are out here teaching contrary to the truth, okay? But yeah, go check this guy out, Rui Hachimura, all right? And when you see him play, man, you're gonna be like, hey, that ain't no Japanese, man, okay? They ain't no Ammonite. That's an Israelite,